guys, it's Marvy. Thanks so much for checking back into my channel today. I'm here to do my August favorites video. The month of August was a pretty good month for me. My family and I went on our yearly family vacation this year, and it was a lot of fun. We went to Florida as we have in several years past, and we just know our way around there now, and so now it's just a lot of fun, laid back times with the family, and so that was really the highlight of the month for me. Still can't believe that we're already 2/3 of the way through the year, and we only have 4 months left until Christmas, so that's my favorite time of the year. But before I jump into the video, I did want to tell you guys just some quick updates from last month's video, where I told you guys I was sharing about the new products that I was using for my face, and I just want to give another good report that that product is still working perfectly for me, and that product is the Lancome facial wash followed up with the bio oil to help to minimize or to lighten up the hyperpigmentation that I've been having on my skin. That is still working like a dream, and I'm not looking to change that anytime soon. So that is still going great. The hair products that I mentioned last favorites video was the Camille Rose Natural Leave-In Conditioner along with the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I've been using that combination the entire month of August. It is working like a dream on my hair. I have no problems. The only thing, I am getting ready to run out of both. And I'm debating if I'm going to repurchase. I like it enough to repurchase them, or if I might go out and see if there's something else out there new that I might want to try. So if you guys have any hair suggestions, if I have any natural hair sisters that's watching this video, if you have any suggestions for me, leave them in the description box below, because I'm kind of in the market to try some new things. Otherwise, I will just be going straight back to that combination because it's a combination that's working. But for new things for the month of August that I want to share with you guys is, first thing is, we are a Starbucks family here. My husband and I, we love to have Starbucks coffee, and we love the different blends that come out that they have, you know, throughout the year. And in the month of August, this blend came out, and I think I'm going to pronounce it Copolani. And this is 10% cacao coffee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm just going to say cacao coffee. And it's 3 different blends in this coffee. This coffee is East African and Latin American beans, enhance the nutty notes and caramely sweetness for which cacao coffee is known, creating their own happy union in a smooth dark roast that pairs perfectly with summer. And I would agree with that statement that's made about it. It is a perfect summer coffee. It has some sweetness to it, and I've really enjoyed drinking this one. I think it's good both hot and cold, and so I'm not sure if they still have this coffee in your Starbucks. It is definitely, if you're one that likes to try different kinds of coffee, go ahead to your local Starbucks and see if they still have this one, and check it out if you're in the market. My next favorite is this. This is one of those water bottles that a lot of people have been using probably over the past year when these types of water bottles became popular. And I think the Swell brand was the one that kind of kicked it off, or at least they're the most popular one, because they have lots of different colors and looks to their bottles. But I got this one at the beginning of the month. It was in a 2-pack, and my husband has the other one. His is like a copper color, and I chose the blue one. And what I like about this one is how big it is. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been long threw the box away, but I think this is 1 liter. Um, they promoted on the bottle this is big enough to hold an entire bottle of wine in. So I don't know if a wine is in a liter bottle or not, but from looking at it, I'm thinking this is a 1 liter bottle. And what I like about it is that you can put enough water in there that you don't have to constantly be back and forth refilling. The smaller ones, and I don't know how many ounces those are, I'm going to guess and say maybe about 16 ounces to those other bottles that look like this, that they would just be small because I drink a lot of water, my husband drinks a lot of water, so these are perfect to be able to fill them up and go for a longer period of time before you have to go back and fill it up. And these bottles promote that keeping hot things hot for up to 12 hours and cold things cold for up to 24 hours. I can't attest for the hot things, but definitely the cold things. I like cold water, so I always put ice in mine. And there has been times that I have put ice in here and accidentally left it in my car overnight to the next day and gone out to get it later in the morning or early afternoon, and it still has ice in there from the previous afternoon. So I definitely can attest to keeping things up to 24 hours. And it's just really convenient to be able to have it and not worry about if you do leave it in the car, because those plastic water bottles, they say when you leave them in the hot car, then you probably shouldn't drink the water that's in it. So this is just kind of helps to be able to keep cold water cold and hot things hot. I don't know if I'll ever switch it over to keeping like coffee or anything like that in here. Maybe if I ever get another one, I may use that one strictly for coffee, but this one I want to dedicate it for water. So if I can find a link to this, I will leave it down in the description box where you guys can find this one. But I definitely like the bigger bottle. It's not maybe as compact and convenient as the smaller swell bottles, but I like the convenience of not having to go back and forth to fill it up on. The next favorite I want to share with you guys is a facial treatment that I use for my skin that I've reintroduced back in. Remember before I told you I backed off everything that I've been using before because my skin was acting up so terribly. I backed off everything that I was using. Well, now that we're a couple of months into, I feel like the routine that I have is working pretty good, and so I'm probably going to just stick on that same path, but I wanted to reintroduce other things back into my skincare regimen, and so to make sure if anything is causing a problem, I'll know what it is. And the thing that I reintroduced back into my skincare regimen is this from Lush, and it's called the Ocean Salt. And this is a face and body scrub. And what it says, it's a vodka infused cocktail for bright, fresh skin. Go coconuts with our best-selling sea salt scrub. I have used this scrub probably over 5 years. We have purchased these from Lush, and my husband likes to use them for his hands to keep them and his face, and I use them for my facial exfoliator. So I use them once a week, every week, and it just helps to brighten my complexion, also dull away those hyperpigmentation scars that are on my face. I use it on my lips probably 2 or 3 times a week. It's just a good exfoliator. And these are Lush Cosmetics. They are fresh homemade cosmetics, and these ingredients in here in this product are really kind of all natural for the most part, natural ingredients, and so they do have a shelf life that they're good for. But that's no problem, because between he and I using it, we normally can run through a tub of this in no time, and then we just repurchase. So, but yeah, this is a product that I was using and reincorporating back into my skincare regimen for the month of August. Next, let's talk of fragrance. The fragrance that I kind of came back to the most, I have a rotation of fragrances that I use. I don't typically wear the same fragrance all the time. I will switch it up morning to morning. But this one was the one I probably went back to a little bit more than the other ones. And this is from Chanel. And I mean, we mostly call it Chance, Chanel Chance, but you know, it's a French fashion house. And so I think it's pronounced Chance from Chanel. And it's Eau Fresh, fresh citrus smelling perfume with some of the notes that are in here are amber, teak wood, cedar wood, pink pepper, and white musk. I don't know if I have any of you guys here that are get into the different notes that are in to perfumes or colognes, but these are some of the notes that are in here. And it's just one of those just really fresh smelling scents. I definitely get the citrus smell just from, you know, first impression. You're definitely going to smell that citrus. I think it's a lemony scent that you're going to pull from this one. But then there's also the amber that I smell in it as well. So there's different notes to it, but this definitely is a very nice grown-up scent that would be perfect to wear in the summertime. I mean, you could wear it anytime, but it's more, I think, geared towards the summertime scent. So I definitely enjoyed wearing this one during the month of August. Lastly, we'll talk about some beauty favorites. The eyeshadow palette that I probably used the most during the month of August was this Lorac Pro palette. If you guys have seen this palette before, it is nothing new. It has been out for quite some time, but this palette has 16 colors in it. This top row of colors are matte colors, and then the bottom row of colors are shimmers. But I use this one to create a lot of, you can go neutral kind of eye colors to, you know, dark, deep, kind of sultry colors that you're able to create looks like that on this end. And I just really enjoyed using this one quite a bit over the month of August. And this is from Lorac Pro. The next item that I'm using in terms of makeup is this product from It Cosmetics. It is called Bye Bye Pores. You guys can see that. But this is powder. It is a very, very finely milled, and the powder is white. You guys will be able to see that. But it's just a very finely milled powder that you know, blot on your face in areas where you have larger pores, and it just smooths over those areas on the face to create more of that smooth illusion on your face that can create that flawless look. And I really enjoy using this. So how I use it is after I put on my foundation and, you know, get completely done with that part, I will come in with this powder in on my cheekbones, because that's where mine are, right here on my cheeks, and then on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. So I will take this powder and just dab it a little bit on my cheeks, on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. And then what I will do after that, because the powder's white and I don't, you know, I don't put too much of the product on my face, is what I'm trying to say, that I cannot get out. But I just put a little bit on there, and then I will come back through with a fluffy brush and just kind of wipe away some of that excess powder. And then I will take a finishing powder that is more of like a foundation finish powder, and just blot over top of that to take away any kind of white cast that might leave on my face. And it works perfectly. I really enjoy wearing it, and I just wanted to be able to share it with you guys. And since I'm using that powder over top of my Kat Von D foundation, which is a matte foundation, and just let me tell you there that that product is still my number one, and it probably will be my number one for quite some time. So if I don't continue to mention it in favorites videos, it still is a favorite. And once it's not, I'll tell you guys if I ever find something else that I like more than that. But because that foundation is a little, you know, matte on your skin, and then I'm putting another powder over top of that, and then another powder to kind of cancel out the white cast on my face. I don't want to leave the house looking, you know, really cakey and you know, like a lot of powder on my face. So what I use to go ahead and set the whole look and just pull everything in together is this MAC Fix Plus powder. I would just, after I'm done, spray the Fix Plus on my face, and that just, you know, it kind of just wets the whole look, and then when it dries all together as one. So it's not like it's, you know, all these separate powders sitting on top of your skin, if this is making any type of sense. I hope I am. But this is something I've really enjoyed wearing since I'm using that product too as well. The next product I want to share with you guys is my lip product. And this one is from Giorgio Armani. And this one is number 504. I think it's just called their Lip Maestro. I have had this product for, I'm going to say going on 2 years now that I've had this one. But a funny thing about this lip product is I did not take it with me when we went on vacation to Florida. I did not take it, like I said, but when we got to Florida and I went to a Sephora there, my Sephora here is just one, like a Sephora inside a JCPenney. It's not, you know, a freestanding store. So when I was in the one on vacation, I went to the Giorgio Armani counter because I like this one so much. I thought, well, let me see some other colors. But I'm so drawn to these types of colors. There were probably about 4 of them that I tried out, and all 4 of them I liked. Well, and these are not inexpensive lipsticks, so I was only just gonna get one. And so I picked out one of the 4 that I thought looks the best over the other 3. Came home, tell me why I had this already. So I had to end up taking the one back that I purchased in Florida because I already had it, and I just could not remember the number of it to remind myself that, you know, hey, I already have that number, because they don't have names. And that's what I don't like about some of these lipstick lines that, you know, give the product numbers instead of names. A lot of times I can remember that I have, you know, the name of a product more than I remember that I have that particular number. So, but yeah, that happened, and I thought that was kind of funny for me. But yeah, this is a lipstick that I use the most during the month of August, and I really, really like it. So next time I go back to a freestanding Sephora that carries Giorgio Armani, I will have to get one of the other 3 that I left behind. But guys, this is all that I have to share with you guys this month for my favorite during the month of August. Hopefully you guys found something here that you liked. Anything that I share with you guys today, if I can find it, I will link in the description box below. And hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this video. And thanks so much for watching, and I appreciate your time.